What's happening, Verbally Vicious Nation? This video is in response to Kevin Kraft's video on should gay couples be able to raise children. Absolutely, they should be able to raise children. It'd be a fucking difficult time making them, but whatever. I think it's pretty unfortunate that we live in a society where in cases like adoption that people's sexual orientation would come into play. If you're a fuckface of a person, it doesn't matter if you lick a hole or suck a pole, because you're a fuckface. Bad parenting skills doesn't really boil down to people's sexual orientation. I don't feel anyway. You can see, I can see anyway, where the problem could come in. If you're an absolute man-hating bulldyke and you adopt a little girl, what type of message is that little girl going to grow up around? If kids grow up around racism, they turn out to be racist. If they grow up around a woman beater, there's a high fucking percentage that they're going to be a woman beater themselves. What they see as acceptable behavior when they grow up is what they grow up into. So, like, the message that you could be sending out, to me, that could be the issue right there. And that doesn't really necessarily mean just the women. Gay guys as well. Perez Hilton, for fuck's sakes. If he had a little boy, what type of message would that kid get? The kid would be fucking lisping for his first words. So it's just kind of an unfair message. It seems like a bombardment to me. That's how I see it. I look at every child as a blank disc, and you can program that disc to do whatever you fucking choose. You're given a lifetime to program it. A lot of formidable years in there. I try to teach my kids to stay on the right path, fucking help those in need, work hard, and shit should work out for you. That's the type of positive message that I try to convey to my kids. Both my kids are boys, and I've never been given enough time in a day to give a fuck about their sexual orientation. I don't care. If my kids are happy, to me, that's the only fucking thing that matters. I spend a millennia wondering about fucking terrorism and shit like that. That's the kind of shit that goes through my head when I think about my kids, not their sexual orientation. I'm afraid of them doing a lot more suffering than just, you know, a decision on whether it's a boy or a girl that they choose to be with, because I really don't fucking care. It is an interesting subject, though, brought up by Kevin. I've been in different situations and discussed this before, and for what it's worth, I have a very open mind about shit like that. I really do. I don't care about people's sexual orientation. Absolutely, lesbians, gay males, absolutely they can be good parents. Absolutely. But, you know, you have to, in my opinion, you kind of have to watch the programming as this child is growing up. Monkey see, monkey do kind of behavior. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. I don't know. That's my opinion on the subject. I think absolutely they should be able to. I don't even think sexual orientation should come into play in this question. Americans had a big rally this weekend with Obama promising to fucking, you know, the whole fucking don't ask, don't tell. I don't understand shit like that. In today's day and age, what the fuck does it matter about a soldier's sexual orientation? They're trained the same. They do the same type of fucking... They do the same thing as every other soldier around them. It doesn't matter. It really don't. Anyway, that sounds like a phone call.